Hello everyone and welcome to my shop. My name is Steve. Today I've got a little project here. I'm getting ready to go down and visit Clark Easterling for his workshop on casting cast iron. So what I've got over here is this is a grill that is getting a little thin. You can see right in there, it's really getting thin in a few spots. This is the center of the grill, and this is the outside edge, which is hardly shows anywhere at all. But the inside here is just eaten away from just years and years of use. Let's see, I was probably about 14 or 15 when my mom bought this grill. It's a little hibachi thing, I guess you call it. That's half of the thing. It's twice that wide. And anyway, I decided that this would be a fun project to take down to Clark's Windy Hill Foundry and make a couple of new grills. So what I'm doing right now is working on the new pattern, making it out of wood. We first used the table saw to rip out several lengths of, I had some oak, a couple pieces. This was one big piece, much bigger than this now, but it was a piece of oak trimmed down in the table saw. And we've got these little 1/4-inch pieces here, which is what I cut out of the table saw. So what I want to do is finish these. These pieces are just about ready to glue together. There's little ribs here, as you can see on this one here, that has the, I want to glue those in and then glue all the pieces together. So we've got about 15 ribs of these, and they're spaced about 1/2 inch apart. So I still have to cut the little spacers that fit in there, and these pieces here have to be tapered. So what I've done is on the sander, I've just tapered the sides a little bit and rounded over the bottom. So this is actually the top of the grill, and this will be laying down here like this, and then these will all be glued together. And should be, once I get it glued together, it should stay together okay. So I'm not gonna bore you. I didn't take any video of the ripping these down to 1/4-inch size. That's pretty self-explanatory there. But what I'm going to show you next, I guess I'll bring you over and let you see on the belt sander how I'm whittling them down to get the taper, so that so that Clark can pull them out of the sand without tearing up the sand in the mold. So with that being said, let's move on over to there. All right. Okay. What I want to do there, a couple of these over. And basically just pick one I want to. If one of them has any taper to it, and I usually go for that. I think this is the side. We'll leave this side up. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but I've rounded the bottom end a little bit, and then I just lightly touch the top to get it nice and flat. So I believe that's got enough taper. It's not very much of a pull, it's only 1/4 inch, so doesn't have to pull it very far to get it to come out of there. So that's the plan anyway. So I'll do a couple more. Looks like the middle is a little thin on this end right here. I made it a little smaller. It won't hurt to be thicker in the middle. It really won't. I'll just leave it like that. That's okay. Let's do another one. Here we go. Okay, so it doesn't take long to get those rounded over and smooth. This could probably use a little more on the top here. I didn't quite get that smooth right there. Let's give it just one more little touch. Okay, so there we have it. So that's kind of the process we're going to do on the rest of these. I've got 2, 4, 6 more. I'm not going to bother you with 6 more, so I took you along a ride for 2. So let me bring you back when we get a little closer to the next step. All right. All right, fellas. I thought I'd bring you back for this little exercise. What I've got here is this hooked up to my vise table. What I want to do is kind of start gluing this stuff together. There's not really any great way to start here, but I think I'm just going to get going here and get something going anyway, right or wrong. Put a little glue on there, a little glue on there. Set that piece right in there. That looks to be about centered. So I have this little piece here. Sit right there. Yeah, put a little piece right here. Okay. There. There. Oop. Put some on the ends here too. Okay. Butter up the ends. There we go. Set this down here like that. Just gonna get a couple little. Well, you got a lot of pressure too, but they're at least the tips don't hinge. That seems to pull in pretty good. Okay, and then I'm just gonna jerk the camera around here a second. Pull this away. See the vise here? I'm gonna tighten the vise up just a tiny bit here. That should put just a little bit of pressure down all the way. Okay, that feels pretty good. And I think let's see. Maybe I'll just let that sit for a few minutes. There's no big rush. Put a little bit on this centerpiece here. Like that. And we'll go there, and then a little bit on here. Bring him into play there. Okay, up, I need to put it on the ends. Yeah, I'll put on the ends like that. Butter in the middle. There we go. Now let me put a clamp on that middle one. Got seem to have a lot of spring tension on these babies. Open them wide up. All right. Uh-oh. Now I got one. That one seems to be needing some help that way. Tighten up just a little tighter, maybe. There we go. I think that seems to be holding it now. There we go. I'm liking that. Okay. So, I think maybe I'll pause here. And we'll come back when these have set up a little bit. I can take these away. I think I'd be interfering with these two if I try and add this one, because I got nothing to clamp to there again. So put this on pause. Okay, so now I've got a pretty good start. Bring it here close. Now that one's not glued in, and neither is that one. I just put it in as a spacer to keep my spacing fairly even. I think it's pretty close overall. Doesn't look too bad. So I'll keep going. Okay, well, I only got about 18% left on my battery. So I was going to show you the finished grill. Well, it's not finished, but it's glued together. I've got to dress it up a little bit and tweak it around all the edges, and then give it a nice smooth finish, so Clark could be able to pull it out of his sand and make a nice casting. I hope it works. Spend enough time on this to make it worthwhile. Anyway, it'll definitely be an improvement over this old thing. You can see how thin some of the the ribs are, but it's been a great grill, and I hate to throw it away. I'm from the old generation, I guess, where I like to keep stuff if I can, and not just throw stuff away just because I can. All right. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll have some video when we pour this. Well, I'll take some more video, I guess, of me finishing it and getting it, the last finishing touches on there. So anyway, have a great day. Thanks.